Hi everyone, welcome to Precious Years. This is Aida, and if you're new to my channel, I am a homeschooling mom of a 5 and 6-year-old, and in this channel I share anything relating to homeschooling and mommy lifestyle. So I wanted to talk to you guys about how our half of our 2016-2017 school year went. October, November, and December were some busy months for me. So we did a lot of road schooling. We did a lot of field trips because we had some trips. We unfortunately had a death in a family friend. But just wanted to update you guys on how we did with our curriculum. And so I will start by each subject, and then I'll just let you guys know how everything went. So as far as math, my oldest is doing really well. We're already in lesson 19, and there's only 30 lessons. And we use Math UC, and she's on Math UC Beta. And with my youngest, math has been a little bit of a challenge, and I kind of expected that because it was the same with my oldest second grader now. Last year she had some issues with alpha, and what I had done with her was I read Life of Fred as kind of like a break before turning back into Math UC, because when I know a math curriculum fits their needs as far as their learning styles, and it is something that's easy for me to teach them, I don't like to just abandon the whole curriculum. I like to kind of like utilize it or kind of take a break from it and come back. We did the same thing with reading, and it worked out really well for her. So instead of trying to say, okay, she's not learning, I'm gonna give it away and start back up with something else, I rather take a little break and supplement with something similar, but not a complete whole curriculum that I see myself using. And that's what we did. So what we did with my youngest is she wasn't feeling Life of Fred too much. She's not a big reader, whereas my oldest is a reader. So we are using this book by Master Books. It's the Lessons for a Living Education, and it's a little Charlotte Mason style. I started her with level 1 because I wanted something that's easy for her, so she gets that confidence. I know I can do it, because sometimes when something is hard, like adding by doubles, or trying to add double plus 1, sometimes you think that your confidence is not there. It's not that they're not understanding it. If their confidence is not in there, they kind of doubt themselves, and I think when they doubt themselves, they don't want to do it. And sometimes as parents, because I've done that in the past, is think, oh my god, they're not understanding it, I'm gonna go ahead and change the whole curriculum. But it's essentially it's just that they're not just feeling the confidence. So that's why I like to supplement with something smaller. And this was like on Amazon for like 20 something, and I'll put the link below where I got it from. And so far it's been really great. Every chapter starts with a story, and it follows two kids that visit their grandparents' farm over summer, and everything is just kind of based on that. And if you guys would like, leave me a comment below and I can do a walkthrough of this for you guys. Then for reading, as I read aloud, we've the first half of the year we read together Little House on the Prairie, or Little House in the Big Woods, and then we read Pinocchio, and then we finished off with Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And then we took a break, and I allowed them to choose the books they wanted to read, and just read those to them. And then the second half of the year we started with Charlotte Webb. That's our read aloud, and we're still doing all about reading level 2 with my first grader, and all about level 3 with my second grader. For both of them, it's been kind of easy, but they enjoy it. It's been really easy for my second grader, but she enjoys the games and the manipulatives that it comes with. So we're sticking with it, and we're just going to finish it off. It sometimes takes us 10 minutes, but she enjoys it. So, and there's some lot of like rules that she already knows the word, but she didn't know why a word sounds the way it sounds. So it's been for her to review and go through. So we're doing that and we're chugging along. For spelling, we were using All About Spelling level 2 with my second grader and level 1 with my first grader. However, they were not they were not enjoying it, and I kept the parent book and I use it as for me to learn the lessons, spelling rules, because it's really good for that. And what we did is, for my second grader, I got her the spelling workout level B, and she loves this. She goes through like each lesson like she could go through it in a day, but I give her a little portion and she really enjoys this. So we're using spelling power level B. It's easy for her. She's a natural speller and reader. It's easy for her, but I still didn't want to push her too much into a higher grade level. I just wanted to kind of piece out the curriculum based on her grade level. I didn't want to push her too much. So in case down the road she struggles, and I just wanted her to go slowly. So this has been working out really well for her. And for my youngest, the spelling journal by Thinking Tree, this has been really working well for her, and she's been going through this. And I have actually a walkthrough of a review coming up for this. Then for history, we are loving history with Story of the World. However, we've kind of gone into the ancient Egypt, and my oldest just fell in love with that era, and just so we've supplemented a lot. So over the last 2 months, I would say November to half of December that we schooled, we've read a lot. Even after that, actually, she watched the movie Prince of Egypt, and she loved the whole concept of it. And we've supplemented with several different books that we really liked, and that will come out in one of my book haul videos that I've recently done. So we've kind of stuck in that ancient Egypt, and she just didn't want to leave. She just wanted to. We've done a lot of hands-on activities. We did the apple mummy. We excavated a mummy. We actually did 2 excavation kits, and so we just kind of stayed in that. And I knew going into Story of the World that I wouldn't be finishing it. That wasn't my goal. I knew that I would have to I wanted to take my time into explaining the history to them, just because I think it's a hard concept for little kids to understand how it was before and the different eras, and I just wanted to not rush through it. With social studies, the book that I was using, that by Harcourt, I think it's called Social Studies for Second Grade by Harcourt. It's not something that was very, for my children, it wasn't very hands-on. It was more like, read this, answer this. They need more activities. So we're going to move to even more beginning geography that my youngest first grader is using, and she's loving it. And so that's what we will be doing, moving my second grader into that. But we did go through the presidential elections, and it went along well with the fact that we had a new president this year. So the whole identifying and understanding the different branches of government has been a good experience for her. So with that, I'm not going to finish that book off, just because I just didn't think it was well. I might use it as a teaching guide, but I will not use it fully as a curriculum. And then for our writing, we're chugging along with Writing with Ease, and it's been absolutely awesome. My daughter has been, my second grader has been actually writing so many stories. She's writing journaling, just on her own, and I'm not pushing her. We're doing the writing with the ease, and then we're just following along with the schedule, and she's been doing wonderful in that. Is science. For science, we've kind of went around because I wanted something that was easy for me to teach, and I wanted a curriculum base because I wanted something to ground me so that I'm teaching it in methodological order so that they understand the concept of science. My kids love doing science experiments, and none of the textbooks that we've looked at that the kids enjoyed, and thankfully all of them had freebies online for me to try it out. And so what we decided and ended up with is Real Science for Kids. One, and they actually start with chemistry as their first, and it's been wonderful because it's been smaller chapters with colorful pictures, and it has sparked their curiosity. It has one science experiment per week. However, we're supplementing and I'm coming up with more, but I'm using that as the base to kind of help me teach them. And so far it's been going great. And I've purchased, like, I think the chemistry one, biology, physics, and then I'll purchase astronomy when we're near there. So that's been wonderful. And so in a nutshell, it's been kind of crazy for me. I've had some work opportunities that are great for me, and I think it will be great for my channel, and I will share that with you guys when I have more kind of more details to share. I'll share that with you guys. You guys know that you know, like, sometimes we doubt ourselves and we think we're not doing the best that we can for our kids, and that's how I kind of felt part of majority of December and very first week of January, because I was kind of in between my work commitments that I wanted to finish off, that I had to finish off, versus teaching my kids. But surprisingly, with the schedule that I've created for them this year and the binder system, which I will do a video for that, I promise. And it has been wonderful for them to kind of do a lot of the binder work by themselves, and then I sit with them and do the reading. And morning basket, I don't want to forget morning basket. That has been a wonderful addition to our school year this year. We've really loved it, and it's been amazing to do the morning basket with the kids. They love it. And so so along with that, I think we have a more of a comfortable, easy homeschool style this year. I feel relaxed and my kids feel relaxed, and they have this curiosity for learning that they say, "Mommy, we haven't done our homeschool yet." So I love that they want to do the homeschooling themselves, because that's what, when I wanted to homeschool, that was the base of it, is I wanted them to have the eagerness and they find the joy in learning and exploring. And we'll do some video of how we changed our homeschool style from last year or previous years versus this year. And I didn't want to end it without doing a giveaway that I wanted to do. These books are by Thinking Tree, and she is awesome, and she's done a lot of giveaways, and I've gotten these from her, and I wanted to give these away. So I have the Count and Color for boys, and I have the Count and Color just for girls, and I have Dogs to Draw. So I will pick 2 winners, and actually, you know what? I'll pick 3 winners. So one person can have this. If you have a boy or a girl, you can have these. And I will have some more giveaways coming up in my other videos as well for moms. We need giveaways too, right? So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment of any of the books if you would like me to do a review of them. Post almost daily on Instagram and Instagram story, so follow us there. I hope you have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for stopping by, and happy homeschooling.